For those of you who don't know, Wednesday, which will be tomorrow for y'all, I'm actually going to be getting my wisdom teeth pulled out. And if you've never had your wisdom teeth pulled out, you can't talk for about a week or two. At least that's what I've been told. Which means this will probably be my last narrated battle, unless I can narrate one Tuesday night that I can hopefully post sometime next week. Although, don't worry, I'm not going to go without uploading. I do have some pre-recorded stuff saved up. They're not Wi-Fi battles, but they're still Pokemon related, so I'm not going to be gone. Just note that I'll be spreading out those like 3 or 4 videos I do have saved up over the next week or so until I recover back from getting my wisdom teeth pulled out and I can go back to regularly talking and all that. And if you hear a little kid in the background, that's my little nephew running around outside, so yeah, ignore him. Anyways, I got a very interesting Yu-Yu battle for you guys, and I say interesting very loosely because I have no idea how this battle even turned out to be remotely as close as it should have been, and I mean that in a good way. Anyways, the biggest threat on this team was going to be the Yanmega, although my Kingdra and my Victini threatened his team as well. But yeah, I decided to lead off with Kingdra as he led off with the Nidoking, knowing that he's not going to switch directly into like Virizion or Blastoise, because I could easily go for the Draco Meteor. I decided to go straight for the Hydro Pump, as he does just go for the Earth Power. Thankfully, I'm able to live, and Nidoking, which actually could have been very threatening, is gone now as he brings in the one massive major threat on his team, which is Yanmega. Thinking that he would go for the Protect, I decided to switch into my Victini to then take a hit and knock him out with the V-Crate, but no, he goes straight for the offensive play, goes for the Bug Buzz, and judging from that damage, I don't think that he is choice specs, and more than likely might be expert belted, which I guess isn't that bad to run on Yanmega. And not wanting to take another Bug Buzz, I decided to switch into my Gligar, although he makes a switch out thinking I would just stay in and go for the V-Crate. He switched into Blastoise, and he actually does end up getting the better end of the 2 switch outs. Now, because most Blastoise don't tend to carry Ice Beam, what the hell did I just say? I stayed in and went for Toxic, but of course he does have Ice Beam and gets off a massive hit on my Gligar. And then I make a very stupid play and get on my Stealth Rocks. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. Going into this battle, I was not really thinking. Like, all my plays were half thought out, and that was one of them, by staying in and not going for the Roost and instead getting up my Stealth Rocks. So, hoping that maybe my Roserade's Giga Drain would take out the Blastoise, I switched her in. Unfortunately, Blastoise does have very good special bulk, even if not invested. He easily lives a hit and is going to be able to spin away my rocks, which means Yanmega is still going to be a massive problem. As he switches into the Arcanine, the switch out was pretty obvious, so I didn't go for a second Giga Drain. I instead went for a layer of Tox Spikes. Unfortunately for me, I actually have Tox Spikes over Sludge Bomb, which if I did have Sludge Bomb, I would have gone for that instead of a layer of Tox Spikes. So yeah, I'm really debating on switching back to Sludge Bomb, over Tox Spikes. Although it is kind of nice to have both Spikes and Tox Spikes. It's kind of situational, because this is really the only one battle where not having Sludge Bomb kind of hurts me. Now, not wanting to take a Flare Blitz, I switched directly into my Blastoise. I don't see any Life Orb or Leftovers, which automatically tells me that is a Choice Banded Arcanine, because if you were Choice Scarf, that would be really weird considering that nobody runs Choice Scarf Arcanine. And I can just really go for the Scald, knowing that I can possibly burn something or even take out the Blastoise with 1 or 2 Scalds. And this is another half thought out play as I go for the Rapid Spin instead of going for the second Scald. I have no idea why I didn't go for the Scald. It really doesn't play a big role that he spun away my Tox Spikes, although that was just really stupid of me. As he gets a free switch into Yanmega, I can take 1 Giga Drain and maybe I can get the burn. Thankfully I do, because now I will definitely be able to deal with this Yanmega a whole lot better. And knowing that he's just going to go for another Giga Drain, I decided to switch directly into my Roserade. And even if he wasn't choice, as you saw there, he goes for the Air Slash after going for the Giga Drain. I know I can take it and I can then get up a layer of Tox Spikes again. And you're going to see that that 1 layer of Tox Spikes actually really helps me out at the very end of this battle. And I'm just going to switch directly back out to Blastoise because I can take Air Slashes relatively well, and even if he wants to go for the Giga Drain, I have Mew that can just come in and Sucker Punch. And I just realized that my Mew and my Roserade are both named Laura, which is really odd. But anyways, Yanmega was basically useless to him, which is why he just left it in for fodder as I take it out. He then brings in the Virizion, which I found to be very odd, but once you really think about it, the only reason why he would bring in Virizion is to go for the Giga Drain to get off a bit more damage, bringing my Mew down to a point where he can bring in Arcanine and take me out with the Banded Flare Blitz. So he's going to bring that in, thinking he would go for the Flare Blitz. I wanted to go for the Sucker Punch. Although I wouldn't have taken out Arcanine because I am a -1 and it's not stab, nor is it super effective, I would still be able to get off a decent amount of damage on it, right? But he makes a better play and actually goes for the Extreme Speed as opposed to the Flare Blitz, knowing that if I did get that extra bit of damage off from the Arcanine, I could bring him down to a point where my Victini's V-Crate would take him out. And at this point, I know I should be able to live in Extreme Speed, although I'm not too positive if my V-Crate will be able to take him out. Luckily, because I am Choice Banded and Victini's an absolute monster and a powerhouse, I take out the Arcanine, which means his last, which is Rhyperior, is easily dealt with by my Roserade and my Kingdra, so it's really not going to be a problem whatsoever, unless for some reason he has Rock Polish. As I go for the V-Crate, I get a useless crit, at least I thought so, until I saw Select Berry and I saw Rock Polish. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that. That was extremely lucky, and thanks to that one layer of Toxic Spikes that I did get up, Rhyperior is going to faint after taking out my Victini. And it just goes to show you that hacks can really change the outcome of a game. And as I said, this was an interesting battle. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to see more content, do what you want. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow, so wish me luck on that. And I am out of here, guys. See y'all when I come back and I recover from this. Later.